Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm so excited to show you my Jim Shore White Woodland collection, and this collection is very special to me because it's basically what started my whole Jim Shore figurine obsession. I just love this collection. I think it's so pretty, and it's basically Jim Shore creates these beautiful figurines using soft muted colors. So you're going to see a lot of soft creamy whites, pale grays with little pops of color here and there. And some figurines are more, I guess, colorful than others. You have some that are mostly like that creamy white color, and then some like this one in front of me that have a little bit more color. But basically they're all kind of pale, and I just think it's a really pretty collection. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start with this figurine. This is Pocahontas and Miko and Flit, and then she's got two little woodland creatures next to her by her leg. And this is the figurine that actually caught my eye first and started my Jim Shore collection. So I fell in love with this one. I just think it was so well done. Pocahontas is beautiful. I love that it includes Flit and Miko. Miko's actually one of my favorite sidekicks, and you don't really get to see a lot of Pocahontas or Miko, so I was truly excited when I saw this figurine come out. But as you can see, her dress and the tree trunk, Miko, the bunny, they're all muted colors, very pale, creamy white and like pale gray colors. But you do have pops of color in Flit, and her skin color, as well as her little necklace is like a pale blue. I think it's actually like a brighter blue in the movie, but because it's the White Woodland collection, he mutes it a little bit. And just for the sake of time, I'm not gonna review the entire figurine in full, just to kind of give you a little look. But this is truly a beautiful figurine. And this one is called Brave Beauty. This next figurine I saw almost at the same time as the Pocahontas figurine, and I bought it, I bought it maybe at the same time as Pocahontas or a little bit after. But this is Mulan, Mushu, and Little Brother. I absolutely fell in love with this design, and the base is gorgeous. And then she is wearing a creamy white dress, and I love all of the patterns, especially the bottom with this texture, and then the bench and Little Brother are all the muted creamy whites, as well as a little flower in her hair. Then you have a pop of color with Mushu. The base is that muted gray color, but then the side of the base is this gorgeous baby blue sky with the cherry blossom tree and this little building here. I just think it's gorgeous, and then the blossoms are kind of textured paint. I love the design. Mulan looks beautiful. We have Little Brother, which we don't see very often. But I think what really struck me, besides the design and the overall quality of Mulan, was just the beautiful base in the front. And this one is called Honorable Heroine. Okay, this next piece I'm really excited to show you. I saw this one at the same time as Mulan and Pocahontas. I bought all three of them, either one after the other, simultaneously. But like I said, I just fell down this Jim Shore rabbit hole once I saw Pocahontas and started buying up these beautiful White Woodland Jim Shores. I said I was only gonna collect White Woodland, but of course I went astray, and now I collect all Jim Shores. But this one is my favorite White Woodland Jim Shore piece. It is absolutely beautiful. Maximus is my favorite sidekick. Rapunzel's like my second favorite princess. It is great quality. The way he carved the horse is just beautiful. I love how big he is in comparison with Rapunzel. I think the scale is right on. Then you have Pascal on her shoulder. I love how they're lovingly looking into each other's eyes. You can see a true friendship there. And then of course everything is that creamy muted color down to the base, but you have little pops of lavender in her dress and her sleeves, the pop of yellow in her hair. Pascal's even a muted green color. He's usually a lot brighter. And then Maximus has these baby blue swirls and this gray harness around him, or saddle, sorry. So, I mean, it's just a gorgeous piece. I love her hair, how it's just falling at her feet. I love how she's lovingly touching his little nose. Just a beautiful, beautiful piece. And this one is called Innocent Ingenue. Shortly after purchasing the Pocahontas, Mulan, and Rapunzel, I purchased this beauty. Beauty and the Beast is my favorite movie, so I had to have this white woodland piece. And I love this scene where they sing the song Something There, and where they're both falling for each other. And you have a lot of the same creamy muted colors in the dress and the base with pops of red and like a watered down blue. You see Beast gazing at Belle, all the little birds in his hand, and he even has a little bird seed in his hand and on the ground, and then a little bird peeping over his shoulder. So it's a really, really cute piece. And then the base has just a little pop of red in the flower. And you got some of that quilted pattern on the Beast's cape. And little splashes of blue on the snow kind of give it a little pop of color. And I just love the red around Belle, little red coat. And I believe this one is called Something There. Yes, to go with the song from the scene. Of course, since Beauty and the Beast is my favorite movie, I had to follow up the Something There figurine with this beautiful Belle figurine. And this scene is from the opening of the movie where they're singing the song. I think it's entitled Belle. And she goes to the bookshop and there's little lambs by a fountain. So I love this one. This is a gorgeous figurine. This one is more muted than others. To me, it's mostly made up of that creamy white, except for her face and her hair. And then you do have this bright blue book cover. It's a nice little pop of color. But then you have the muted, it's like a blue-gray quilted pattern and swirls on her dress and swirls on the lambs. And even her little shoes are that muted white color. But I just love the stone texture on the top of the base. And even more so, I love the quilted pattern on the back of Belle's dress. It's just this beautiful geometric pattern. And I love it. You don't see many patterns like that on his figurines. He really went all out on this one. And then I love seeing Belle in the peasant dress because we don't get a lot of that in Jim Shore figurines either. He always does the gold dress. And even this basket has great quality. Looks like an actual basket that's weaved and has nice texture. And again, it's a nice little pop of brown color. And this one is called Bookish Beauty. The next figurine I got was this lovely Jasmine and Raja figurine, and I actually had a hard time because I really love this version in the full color. So he does this as a white woodland and a full color version, but in the end I decided to get the white woodland since I was collecting this series. And I also loved the pops of gold with the pale cream. So she's got like gold earrings. I don't know if you can tell. Gold earrings, a gold necklace, and then gold shoes. I just love that with the pale cream color. And then Raja's got this very light pale orange color. He's pretty much watered down from his bright orange color from the movie. But I love how massive Raja is next to Jasmine. I love the scaling on this one, and I don't think we have another Raja. Actually, I take that back. I think there is a Raja in the Carved by Heart Aladdin figurine, but we don't see too much of Raja, or Jasmine for that matter. And then the headband, the little jewel is more like a pearl white. Then she's got the cute little bird. And then her skin tone is a pop of, more of a brownish color. And then I love the design on the sides of the base. And just a side note, this little tail is extremely breakable. I saw a lot of reviews where they received this figurine broken in that spot, but luckily mine came intact. Okay, and this one is called Wondrous Wishes. This next figurine definitely caught my eye. It's Alice in Wonderland, and it's Alice sitting on top of a mushroom with Dinah. And then you have the Cheshire Cat, one of my all-time favorite sidekicks, and the White Rabbit. And I just love all of the detail and characters that were put into this figurine. Alice is absolutely adorable. I love the pop of yellow hair and black ribbon. She's got the creamy dress with little pops of light blue here and there. And then Dinah is a little pop of orange. She's so cute. I don't think Dinah is in any other figurine. And then she's sitting on this textured grass that's got like pale green color. And then down here you have the Cheshire Cat with his cream, and then this pale purple. I have a little clock, and then the White Rabbit with a little pop of red here in his bow tie. His eyes are actually like this pink color, which is interesting. And then he has a little gray umbrella. There's just a lot of texture down here with the Jim Shore swirls on the base of the mushroom. And I love this. It looks carved, like carved wood, but it is made out of stone resin. See, it's just beautiful detail. Even her hair too, it looks like it's carved out of wood. And this one is called Whimsy and Wonder. This next one is Snow White, and I actually bought this as a gift for someone else before buying it for myself and fell in love with it. I just think her face is really pretty, very soft. I think the soft cream colors go well with Snow White. And I love that he kept her hair that dark raven black hair like in the movie with the red lips. And then her dress has the Jim Shore quilted pattern with splashes of like pale gray color. I love the position her arms are in. And then she's surrounded by woodland creatures. You have little bunnies, a raccoon, and a deer, and some squirrels. I love that the deer has blue eyes and a little pop of blue here. And then the bottom of the base has a textured pattern. You can see some grass and flowers underneath Snow White. And it's a circular base like the bell base. It's just a really cute piece, I think. Very fitting of Snow White. And this one is called Forest Friends. Okay, this next piece is also one of my favorite Jim Shore pieces. I think it is gorgeous. It is Tiana and Louie, and she's sitting on this log. He's in the swamp playing a trumpet for her. And I love the pops of pale green in her dress and the little bit darker green on Louie. And just that creamy white throughout this figurine on her dress, Louie's body and his big cheeks, her crown and gloves, and then the base of the figurine. And then she's got a really pretty face. And Louie looks so cute. I love that it looks like he's playing the trumpet with his exaggerated cheeks and his puckered lips. You have all these Jim Shore swirls and checkered patterns, or quilted patterns. And then I love this little water lily on top of the base. And then the painted water lilies and swirls and leaves on the side. And then he has little lines to make it look like water. And just look at this dress, how gorgeous he made it. It looks realistic and puffy, and I just think it looks really pretty. And this one is called, once I can focus, Bayou Beauty. This next piece is Aurora, or actually it's Briar Rose, when she's in the forest singing with the woodland creatures. And I just absolutely love the pale cream throughout this whole entire figurine with that big pop of bright red with the coat that's wrapped around them. And Briar Rose, aka Aurora, is beautiful as always. She's got the quilted pattern and a floral pattern on the bottom of her dress. And then you have the two little bunnies in the boots, this textured grass pattern on the bottom of the base. And then you have a little owl and I think it's a squirrel coming out of the top of the coat with the little hat. And just look at this beautiful red coat with all this Jim Shore swirl pattern. I love that it has the look of movement and it's just a rich, vibrant color. And then you have this Jim Shore swirl pattern going around the base, and this is also a circular base, just like Pocahontas, Belle, and Alice. And this one is called Playful Pantomime. This next one is everyone's favorite mermaid, Ariel, but she's with Scuttle and Max, which we don't see very often in Jim Shore figurines. So a trend that I'm seeing in these figurines is that Jim Shore is adding a lot of sidekicks that he doesn't usually put in his figurines, which is really cool. But Ariel is wearing this very, very, very muted pink dress. So in the movie, the dress is pink, but in this figurine it's been muted down so much so that it almost looks white. Then you have Max in his original coloring with this quilted pattern, and then Scuttle with this Jim Shore swirl pattern. He's got this gray color inside the wings. He's standing on a trunk with the same quilted pattern, or it's a rock, sorry, with the same quilted pattern that Max has. And then the top of the base is just a plain gray. And you have this swirl floral pattern on the side of the base. And then Ariel's hair has also been muted down to this orangey, like this light orangey color. I kind of think he should have kept her original color, like bright red hair, to give it that pop, but he muted down Ariel in her entirety. And her hair does have the look of movement, like it's blowing across her back. And then there's a close-up of her face. I do think he did her lashes way too long. And he could have given her more of a neck. But otherwise, a very cute figurine. And this one is called Spirited Siren. Okay, this next one is Tinkerbell. And this one is gorgeous. I absolutely love the design. I love how she's sitting on a mushroom and she's got a butterfly in her hand, and I love the scaling between her and the butterfly. She's not much bigger than the butterfly. I thought that was a really nice touch. But she's got her same yellow hair, so that's a nice little pop of color. She's got a muted down light green dress with a quilted pattern on the back. It's a nice pop of green. And she's sitting on this pale pink mushroom with the gray Jim Shore swirl pattern. The bottom or the top of the base has this textured grass and floral pattern with little pops of dark green. And then the side of the base has mushrooms and flowers and this checkered pattern. It's got like little splashes of yellow color, and the little mushrooms are like a pale pink. And then the butterfly has like a muted gray body, cream colored wings. I think it has like it's like a gray color around the wings, and then the swirls are gray. Then you have this mixed media. It's like metal, I think. Antennas and arms, extremely fragile. It's just beautiful. I think Tinkerbell looks gorgeous. I love how the mushroom pattern goes all the way around also. And this one is called Passionate Pixie. Last but not least, we have this beautiful piece that just came out like last month or the month before. It's the newest addition to the White Woodland collection. It's Minnie and Mickey and Pluto in the springtime. I love this design. I love how Minnie and Mickey are taking Pluto for a walk hand in hand. They look very dapper, like they're just coming from church or something. But I love how Mickey has like a little jacket and bow tie. He's got pinstripe pants, and Minnie's got her little Sunday best dress on, and Pluto even has a bow tie collar. And their bodies, like the top of their head and their legs, are this muted gray color, so it's not black like it normally is. It's a pretty soft gray. And then Minnie has like a pale pink dress. Mickey has a pale green jacket to kind of go with Minnie's bow. And then his pinstripe pants are this light blue and pink color. The pink goes with Minnie's dress. And then the blue bow tie matches Pluto's. He's also got blue swirls on the side of his body and his leg. And then Minnie and Mickey have this checkered pattern on their ears. I love the textured grass and flowers, the pops of darker green with lighter green, and then they have this little creamy white spot here. And then it's a floral pattern on the side with the Jim Shore swirls. The Mickey has flowers for Minnie also. Looks like he just picked them from the grass. And I love Pluto's facial expression. He looks so happy. Then you have all this mixed media. You have a metal leash, and they all have these little metal tails, also very fragile. Very, very cute piece. I can't wait to see what White Woodland piece is coming out with next. And this one is called Springtime Stroll. All right, and that concludes my White Woodland collection. Hope you all enjoyed. I think I'm only missing one, and I'm not counting the Christmas ones. I don't usually buy holiday Jim Shores too often, but I am missing the Cinderella one, and that's only because I have the full color version, so I didn't want to buy the same figurine, but you know, one being full color and one being White Woodland. But who knows, maybe one day I will. But I'll insert a picture of what that Cinderella one looks like. And that's the only one I can think of that I'm missing. But anyways, this was my white woodland collection. I'm hoping to do a top 10 of my favorite UNESCO Couture de Force figurines, so stay tuned for that. And as always, thank you guys for watching.